We asked you to list the top 5 receivers, Nick, as a corner, that you would least like to cover in the NFL right now. Not the 5 best, but the 5 guys that right now you wouldn't sleep a wink all week long getting set to play on a Sunday. Who are your 5? Go.
You might be surprised, but I'm going to go number 5 is Julio Jones. I think he is probably one of the best receivers in the league. I'd probably put him number 1, but he doesn't have the short area quickness that I think kind of terrified me as a defensive back, like speed and short area quickness. Be able to shake you out of your shoes and then run past you. Julio Jones can run past you. He can out jump most guys. He can power through most guys. But I'd rather deal with a big guy like Julio Jones that is going to run straight line speed than deal with some of these other guys. Next, I got Stefan Diggs. Diggs is a problem out there. I know we didn't get he doesn't get much attention being that he is in Buffalo now and he was in Minnesota, but I think covering him is very difficult. He hasn't had the best quarterbacks around him, but if you watch him play, there's very few guys that can stay close to him on the routes that he runs, that can press him off the line, and then if he gets behind you, you're not going to catch him. He is a problem with the right quarterback. He's a guy who you watch on film, and you get a little stressed out. You get a little sweaty. You start to get a little clammy, and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do because you can't take everything away from a guy like that. Then the next guy is a guy who's not in the league right now, but still is quite scary, AB. AB is the exact kind of prototype of a guy that I would hate guarding because he's one of those guys who's going to shake you and also run past you, and with the ball in his hand, he's not looking to get down. He's looking to score no matter what. You can't hit him out of the game. You can't press him out of the game. You can't out-physical him. He's an exceptional player, and you just hope that maybe you can talk trash to get him out of his mindset because you're not going to be able to cover him otherwise. And then I got Odell Beckham. He fits in that same category. He's a little taller. He has some of the best hands, though his hands aren't always consistent. He can catch just about anything. He's also a guy who has 4.3 speed, can run past you, a guy that you cannot stay in front of. You can put him in a slot. He's going to shake you in a slot. You're not going to be able to press him, and he has the straight line speed to make you pay. Big playability, I think, is the most important thing that you can have on any offense, is a receiver that can get behind the defense, a receiver that's going to need the attention of the defensive coordinator, which is why Tyree Hill is the most scary receiver to cover for me in the league, because he is a guy that when you are in your meeting room, especially paired with a quarterback like he has that can throw it to him no matter where he is on the field, he is a guy where you are devising your entire scheme around stopping him from breaking your defense. And I understand there are a lot of guys that are very great receivers that I left off this list, but I left them off that list in part because I feel like you can stay close to them. You'll keep them to 5, 6, 10-yard gains, maybe 15-yard gains. Every play, Tyree Hill is a guy who you're going to need to double cover or else he will break your entire defense. I'd be terrified if I had to guard him. I'm so happy I'm sitting here talking to you, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, guys like him are probably the reason that you're sitting here talking to me instead of out there chasing them anymore. D. Wood, I'm trying to read the look on your face. What's with that look?
Any list that got Julio Jones at 5 is crazy. Like, nah, let's be real. Listen. I know I'm getting smaller and I'm not a cornerback, but damn it, I'm having Julio Jones at least in my top 2. How you gonna put Antonio
I'm telling
Brown?
You, the man asked me.
Been seen in like over a year over Julio Jones. Make it make sense to me, man.
My homework was to say the guys I struggle with. I can go back through my career, big guys I was good against. Them little shifty dudes, they're a problem. I'm just telling you.
That was Neek's list. That's the thing. You can't disagree with his list, no matter how insane part of it seems to be. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.